What is going on, everybody? Well, I got you with a thumbnail and Tesla missing deliveries. I know that's the only way to get a click, but listen to me. We have to get excited for this year. We cannot be lingering on numbers and missed expectations. I'm gonna tell you some very interesting things. I want you to pay attention in this video because this is an important video for the whole year. You guys gonna get a lot of perspective. You guys gonna get how to play this market. All right, so let's see what do we see here, guys. Here we got some interesting things. So here is what is going on here, right? We got some very interesting data. So this is the S&P 500. That's the total returns we've been getting ever since 1928. But look at this. So this year right here, okay, we're talking about 2022 has been a negative year. So if you compare where the market started at the beginning of the last year and now we're minus 18%. So right here we got a good stretch of numbers. We're looking at 2008, that was minus 37%, and the next worst year since that is 2022, which is like the year just passed, minus 18%. Now this is good news. If we put this into perspective before we get into Tesla deliveries, right? This means, if you guys understand, that the worst year has already passed. Now, is there any more to drop? Possibly, we might have more drops in the near future. We might see this Q1 of 2023 might be a tough one and will be a tough one. We might get another 10% or 20%, on the downside. And that is okay. Maybe we're going to get another 30-40% overall. But the year over year is not so bad, right? So if you put this into perspective and look the end of 2023, you guys gonna realize that things are not gonna be so bad. I pulled some estimates here from other banks. You can see here all these great institutions, and this is estimates for the S&P 500 of where the S&P is gonna end at the year end, right? You can see here the BMO puts them at 4,300, 4,200, 4,200. Then we got like some more conservative, like 3,900, 37. Barclays actually thinks it's gonna go lower, but I really don't see this happening, right? Right now we're sitting at 38.40. This is where we're sitting right now. These institutions, they just give you an estimate. They try to do their best for the clients, but at the same token, nobody has a crystal ball, right? But this is the idea that this is going to happen here. Now, what happened to Tesla? Well, Tesla missed estimates, and then I'm going to show you how much they missed. But the expectation was here that if they beat, so right now they're sitting at, because today the market is off, right? They're sitting at 123. The expectation is that if they beat numbers, right, they would be near 140, okay? And now that they miss, they'll be closer to like 108. That's what we got going on here, right? This is all support levels. That's how the stock market works. If you're a day trader, if you lose the support level, let's say that you have a support level at 110 and then you lose it because the puts are too heavy on the downside, and then you're not going to just go down to 109. It's going to be pulling you towards 108, 107, right? This is the support level here, and then you start losing the support level. And if you break through for more than a few seconds, then you're going to lose this whole support level, and then you're going to have to recreate another line on the downside, right? So let's not get confused with calls and puts and support levels, but the idea is they missed the expectations. And how much they missed? Well, here is the report. Tesla vehicle production, it just got released, and here's what we got. So the expectation on the street, guys, was 420, and we came in at 405, and this is a 3.7% miss, right? Now, is this great news? Absolutely not. But like I said, the biggest and most important thing you can have when it comes to stocks and investing is perspective. Look at the production. I put the year-over-year number for you here so you guys understand, right? The Tesla production year-over-year is 40.7% up, and then 40.33% up you're looking at year-over-year again when it comes to deliveries, right? This is great numbers. Total deliveries here, you can see Q3, you look at the trend, right? Gary Black is a person I really respect, and I'm gonna tell you more about him. The next slide is about Gary. He had this lower, right? So the production of Gary was like around 436. They actually got a 439. So they produced more cars and then delivered 405 out of these 439 cars, right? Now, guys, understand, look at this. First of all, no other manufacturer has this little bit of a gap between these two, production and deliveries. This is a tiny gap. You're looking at 30K cars that they weren't being delivered, right? This is very, very crucial. No other company has things like that happening for them. Now, when it comes to the overall picture here, that's the whole 2022, they delivered 1.3 million cars. This is insane. Look at this trend here, right? The Tesla deliveries, you're looking at Q3 of 2022, they delivered 343,000 cars, and Q4 of 2022, they got 405. This is an upward trend. Let me switch to my pen, right? If I told you can buy a company that, hold on. If I told you can buy a company, right, that the deliveries, they keep going up over time, and they keep doing better in a recession, right? Wouldn't you buy them? They make 30%, 25% on every car. And then let's go to the catalyst. Let's talk about the catalyst. Yes, okay, like I got here, like I was telling you guys, okay, they missed on these expectations, not so bad for 3%. Okay, this is what they delivered. This is what the Wall Street was expecting. And then when it comes to models, yes, again, you have Model S and X, the fancier ones. We were expecting 18.5, we got 17.1. And when it comes to the Model 3 and the Model Y, they were expecting, actually we were expecting 405, and then we got 388. Okay, yes, we missed. Now everybody's gonna be crying about it. And tomorrow, although tomorrow is gonna be an interesting day too, by the way. Why is gonna be an interesting day? Because the Wall Street might not even care. The consensus right here and the belief is that everybody knows that this is a tough year. The estimates have been going down, but here is the good news. What we have going on right here is the Tesla catalysts. Gary, if you guys don't follow Gary on Twitter, I mean, he's a great analyst and his future fund is unbelievable. They have Tesla as their first position. I love them. So here's the catalyst. He made a list and I really like this list, right? So we got the following. Now his price target is $400 and you're looking at $100, so that's a 4x, right? He says 6 to 12 months, but Tesla is gonna go back to 1,000, guys. Maybe in a few years, maybe 2, 3, 4 years, Tesla, mark my words, is gonna be $1,000 right after the split, right? Right after the split, you get Tesla back to 1,000. Let's go through the catalysts. Okay, 4-2 deliveries and the, well, that was before because this doesn't apply anymore. Gary said we're gonna beat the estimates, but we didn't. We have the EV credit. Like my car, when I bought my car, I mean, although there is a small issue with the Model Y and qualifying for the EV credit, right? But $75,000 credit for the people that they received delivery up to last year. There is income caps and there is a big mess going on over there. But once they figure this out, you'll be able to receive this EV credit if you bought a car last year. FSD V11 going into wide release. As you guys know, I received on my car as well. I received the full self-driving, but it's not the version 11. The version 11, they have optical neurons. They have a lot of things going on. They don't depend so much on the sensors. Some cars don't even have sensors. So that's gonna be a breakthrough when it comes to this being released. He says it's going to be released in January. Let's see. Then you have mega packs, and then you have the profits of Q1, right, when it comes to batteries and the revisions. Now the big one, this is a big overhang. This is something, it's kind of annoying, and I want to tell you, when you invest in Tesla, this is the biggest issue. The issue is not so much, you know, the company. The issue is more of the CEO, and you have to accept the fact that if you want to invest in Tesla, Elon Musk is going to create some issues for you. That mad genius that he is, and you have to accept that. If you don't like this kind of investing mentality that you have to put up with the CEO because he's a genius and I mean he did the impossible, well, maybe Tesla is not for you, but you know, Tesla is the company that's going to change the future. It's going to be the most valuable company on this planet, and if you haven't bought any, now you get a amazing opportunity in the stock market to actually buy that beautiful thing, right? So Twitter CEO, finally he did a poll, right? Elon Musk did a poll. He said, okay, I'm going to buy the results of this poll. If you guys say you don't want me as a CEO of Twitter, I'm gonna announce a CEO of Twitter. So if we find somebody crazy enough to take over this job, and he will, Q1 of 2023, which is gonna be this quarter, we might be getting a new CEO, which is gonna be great news. Then, by the way, we have a new gigafactory. Tesla, which is a so cash-rich company, very minimal debt. They just secured the land in Mexico. They'll be releasing probably in Mexico a new gigafactory that he didn't say it yet, but that's what we know. Who else, right? What other company in the middle of recession chooses to open an extra gigafactory, bringing new cars in, right? Bringing a smaller car, a 30K combat car, you see right here, he says it, bringing the Cybertruck this year. Come on, guys, this gets me excited. Come on, how can you not see the beauty in this kind of company? How can you not see the moves they're making? Can't you guys see? He's getting a new gigafactory in the middle of a recession to make more cars. You guys have to realize the perspective here. This is great news. And then, I mean, here's the thing. I recorded the spaces that Elon Musk was on. Elon said the reason they haven't released a buyback yet is for the following reason: is they want to navigate 2023 as good as they can. And, you know, if things get way, way worse, we might have bigger issues. So he chooses to remain very, very cash rich and heavy. and then he's gonna do a buyback when he feels is okay. He might do it in Q1. There is a lot of pressure from the board and other people to do a Tesla buyback, since Tesla is so cheap, and it's not only gonna boost the stock, but then it's gonna put money back into the system, right? So that's gonna be great news once it happens. And then like I said, the compact car, we're expecting some great new products from Tesla, right? Because to be honest, it's all about innovation, and this is where Tesla won and he's miles ahead. It's innovation in the battery packs, innovation in the FSD. Innovation is the name of the game, and this company has it all, right? I mean, if I scroll down here, we see that beast of a truck. This is the Cybertruck, the production line. I grabbed this from Twitter. This is great news. I mean, believe me, this is gonna be a beautiful year when it comes to getting things done. And then, macroeconomic factors like the Fed is gonna affect, of course, everything that has to do with growth. And stocks, by default, right, by definition, they have to do with growth. Growth stocks, they are like so much more susceptible to raising rates, but every stock is gonna get killed because, like we said, stocks are a forward-looking mechanism. They're looking at what's gonna happen in the future. So here is another tip for you if you guys like investing. Once Jerome Powell says, okay, and that's gonna happen this year, take notes. Once Jerome Powell comes out and says, we looked at the data, which by the way, they're looking at lagging data, that's what creates the whole issue. The systems they use, they're so antiquated and so old that they don't have real number data that happens right now. They're like driving a car by looking in the rearview mirror. That's what happens to the Fed right now. But they're committed to bringing inflation to 2%. And they don't care if they kill growth. They don't care if they make decisions that's going to hurt small businesses. But that's what they chose to do. We're going to play our game, adapt to this. Focus on SQQ, focus on SARK. By the way, I said SARK, and Cathie Wood bought more Tesla, right? He's been buying a lot more Tesla recently. This is all great news, guys. Tesla has the wind on their back. And yes, macroeconomic factors are going to affect Tesla this year. It's a fact, but do not sell it. Do not sell Tesla. Keep holding this beautiful stock, and it's going to make you rich. If you guys want to put more money for your kids to go into college, if you have kids that are 5, 6, 7 years old, buy more Tesla. Do that thing. This is the year of opportunity. This is the year you guys have to start pulling triggers and do what you wish you did back in 2008. I just showed you the S&P 500 returns, right? And I showed you this year that just finished is the worst year since 2008. So it's the year of opportunity. There is people that's going to start blaming the government and everybody else. But listen to me. The reason you guys are here, the reason you guys are following me is because you don't sit on your bed and cry when things like this happen. You go out there, you execute, you make more money, you start investing, and this pays up so much more than tenfold when it comes to buying things on such a big discount. I love you all. Yes, Tesla missed deliveries. Yes, it happened. Yes, we're in a recession, but believe me, the future is bright. Don't let them get you down. I love you all. If you found any value, you know what to do, and I'll catch you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have some time, watch this video and subscribe. You guys rock. Catch you guys soon.